Before I go through telling you all of the things you need to do to make your first million, because you need to work to do it, the first thing you have to do is get your mind right. Think that most people do not realize how dominated you are by your own thinking. 90% of the thoughts you think today are the exact same thoughts you had yesterday. That could be hell. So if you want to make $1 million, the first thing you have to do is, do you actually believe that you can make $1 million? Do you believe that money should not be an obstacle or a problem for you? And that is where you must spend time, I promise you. Because if you want to be an entrepreneur and make $1 million a year, you probably already have preconceived notions or ideas about wealth or money or what it takes. As a matter of fact, there's a study, and it was done by Fidelity, and it says that 86% of millionaires in America are self-made. Ask yourself, do you believe that people with a lot of money, that it was handed down to them? Do you think they had it easier than you have it? Do you think that, they just know more people or better people than you know? Those thoughts are the thoughts that will stop you from making $1 million. I hear these all the time. It's the rich people. It's the rich corporations. They're greedy. They're selfish. They're too driven. If those are your thoughts, you'll never make $1 million. So what you want to do is you want to, number one, believe that 86% of Americans that are millionaires are self-made. Because if they did it, so can you. The next thing, who do you want to be with $1 million? Do you want to give to your church? Do you want to have all of your kids' college tuition saved? Start to think about who you want to be as a millionaire. And that will help begin to change those preconceived notions and ideas that you have, because you can't make it if you don't believe that it's possible. The other thing that you want to think about is the price. If you in any way, shape, or form want to make $1 million, but you're unwilling to do $1 million worth of work, you'll never get it. I take my iPhone right here. Let's say it's $1,000, and I go into Apple and I say, I want this phone, and I have $500, and I give them $500. Am I going to get the phone? No, because it's how much? It's $1,000. So if your mind in any way, shape, or form is unwilling to pay $1,000, you'll never have it. So that is work that you have to be willing to do. So one is change the preconceived ideas about money or about wealthy people or what it means to be wealthy. And number two, paying the price. Everything you have today, your life, is all because of a price that you've been willing to pay thus far. So now you have to do the work and say, okay, if I want this, or if I want this, then I'm gonna have to pay more. And then you have to get really honest with yourself. Like, am I really willing to pay that? And if you're not, then you have to accept what you have. But if you wanna make $1 million, then you need to become worth your services, your skill set, your talent needs to be worth that. But once you develop that, we're gonna talk more about how to multiply that so that making $1 million won't feel like making your first million is your hardest million. And after that, I promise you, checks come easily and frequently. Money, I always tell people, when you hang out and you get in business with me, it's like money falls out of the sky on your head, because there's so much opportunity. There is so many people that need your services, your help, your vision, your ideas. But first, you've got to do the work. Your first million is made in your mind. If you want to be part of a team that wants to help enhance your life, that wants to help you be the most successful person you know, click on the link below and someone from my team will contact you.